16 stocks that soared on the COVID-19 crisis. These stocks are ready to fall. This is a sneak peek to a member video coming later this week. Do not miss this video. So the stock market is surging as Fed Chair Powell gave investors confidence. He essentially said there is no limit to what he or the Fed will do to stimulate this economy and keep it from crashing. The market rebound had been driven by stocks that benefited by the stay-at-home economy. Some of these stocks moved up to ridiculous valuations. I did some research. I wanted to really look at the stocks that had moved up very significantly. There were 30 or 40 of them that really came to mind. Some of them okay. I mean, it makes sense that they will continue to do well. But there were 16 stocks that really popped out at me when I did my analysis looking at certain criteria. And these stocks very likely to pull back. Some of them crash back to reality. So the criteria that I looked at were, number one, it had to have a massive move to the upside and definitely related to COVID-19 and the crisis that we're in. They had to be trading at enormous PEs, or even if they had PEs, because a lot of them have losses and will continue to have losses. And they had to be measurably overbought by a criteria I'm going to show you with downside targets. So I have 16 of these, and I'm going to show those to our members later in the week. But I'm going to show you one right now and actually give you the analysis that I'm doing. You could do some of that on your own and really give you an idea. I'm going to save the other 15, though, for our members, of which you could become one this week. So the one stock I'm going to look at right now is Etsy. So here is Etsy. Of course, Etsy is an online retail stock. And this stock is really in the craft area, kind of a cottage business type companies. Kind of you list your items on there and sell them. So I'm going to give you a little hint at what kind of analysis you're looking at right here. This is cycle analysis. On the bottom right over here are cycle brackets for those people that have never seen it. And you will note that the stock trades in line with those brackets on the bottom. And cycle rhythms, as we look at them, they have a consistent measurement from low to low. What that says is that you can get a good sense based on the how they act around support and resistance and the chart formations that can't come out of this as to how to project into the future. You can see in here that these cycles made a head and shoulders top that measured down to this level right over here, and it made that measurement. Beautiful pattern in here. Here was an island that formed right at the point of the expected low, and then we had this huge rally in here. Now, I don't know, does it make sense that Etsy would be moving up this level when they hardly make any money? Their projection is to make 42 cents this year and maybe 96 cents next year. The stock trades up as high as 88. It's got a forward PE right now, the next 12 months, of around 90. That is absurd. And you could see the stock beginning to reverse here this week on Monday, May 18th, when the stock market is soaring to the upside, some 3% or more on the S&P 500. So what's the situation here? Well, I want you to note this blue line right over here. This is the 34-week moving average. And you can see that the 34-week moving average gave it support, really. Almost every one of these cycles is going to either go after the 34-week moving average or the 13-week, which is this higher one. You can see that once it broke down under it, it traced back up to the 34-week moving average and then broke down again. Keeps crossing the 34-week moving average, and look at where it is right now. The huge distance from the 34-week moving average. We call this a disparity. The distance between that average right there, which is at around 52, and the stock, which is now fallen down to about 80, is very significant. You can see the 13-week moving average coming up right over towards this way. You can see this 34-week coming up right over here. And this cycle, which you can see is due right over here to make a bottom sometime in the first or second week of July, now looks like it's topping and headed down. you can see that this looks like the stock will very likely head down towards the 65 level come these next basically 6, 7, 8 weeks that we see here. So we're projecting for this to come down to earth from these enormous crazy valuations, like it's going to always benefit from this stay-at-home situation we're in right now. Well, if the market is screaming on the upside because the economy is going to get better, if you believe that, then how is it that these stocks that moved up this sharply will be able to hold these values? They won't, because there will be a rotation out of these excessively valued stocks that you see right over here into other groups, which we see going on right now. Etsy in a lot of trouble. We're projecting it down to 65. That's falling another 15, 16 points from where it is right now. And you can see the reversal that is going on. So that should be pretty clear to you, this analysis. Cycle analysis, we put in support and resistance levels, and our level 4 members get these charts on their Thinkorswim platform. But I want to make it easy for you to watch this video, so it is a level 2 video if you want to watch these 16 stocks that are ready to fail. 16 stay-at-home stocks that I think are ready to fail. You want to watch this video. It'll be available to our level 2, 3, and 4 members this Thursday. Ask Slim memberships, well, go to AskSlim.com and sign up for a level 2, 3, or 4 membership. It includes, well, this video and 500 plus other videos for traders and investors. 8 different categories. You're not going to believe how much you can learn. Just become a level 2, 3, or 4 member at AskSlim.com. Plus, you're going to get a huge amount of content and analysis depending on which level you take. If you go to AskSlim.com, you will see that. And please like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to this channel. Follow us on Twitter at AskSlim. If you have questions about memberships, Matt will be glad to help you with that. All you have to do is write to Matt at AskSlim.com, and he'll answer your questions about membership. You saw Etsy. I've got 16 total stocks that are in this category, very likely to fall towards those key moving averages. You want to see the cycle analysis. You want to see the support resistance levels. You want to see which of these stocks that are likely to fail in a big way. Do become a level 2, 3, or 4 member. That's it. That's what I have to show you, and I will see you next time.